Now, the problem with the direct current, one of them, was that it couldn't travel any distance. So as this says, if we were living in Edison's world, if he had won, there'd be a large coal operating generating plant every mile or two. So AC was brilliant because you could send it long distances, bringing the voltage down via another transformer station and distribute it as needed out into the surroundings. And he established himself, Tesla, and AC after he created an electric motor using AC. And so Westinghouse and Tesla's company won the bid to light up the Chicago World's Fair in 1893. And that dazzled everyone and ended the War of the Currents. And as you can see, Westinghouse built generators at Niagara Falls. In 1895, there was the first hydroelectric power plant. And of course, Edison went on to do a lot of other things, like the motion picture camera, one of the inventors of movies and phonograph records. Edison won in terms of being the most remembered of the people in terms of household name recognition, for sure. General Electric is his company. Interestingly, of course, Elon Musk named his, I guess, pretty amazing electric car the Tesla. And actually, the motor of the Tesla car is based on Nikola Tesla's original design way back before the Chicago World's Fair. So Tesla won the battle. I don't think he won a lot of riches, although there have been patent challenges and things trying to defend him for years and years. He's been dead a long time. And so let's just think for a second more about the advent of electricity as not the invention of it, but the usage of it, the adaptation of it as a way to power motors and devices and lights and many, 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 how many things can we think of? Vacuum cleaners, radios, all across the world. And all of this supported by wires sending electricity to every home, most of the homes in the whole world, all from these generators, power generators. This is generating units in the United States as of July 2018. And the green dots are based on wind. As you can see at the bottom, yellow dots are solar. Red dots are natural gas. Those darker blue dots are coal. There's some nuclear, and there's some hydroelectric. Hydroelectric involves building dams and using the gravitational force of the water to do things. But I guess what we might want to think about here, and this is just the United States, certainly not worldwide, think about everything that's been done in our country and worldwide to generate power to run our electrical grid. And then ask yourself, was it worth it? Ask yourself. It's interesting because I'm rereading a book I read some time ago. It's called Time and Again. It's a novel about time travel. It's about time travel in New York City, where in the 70s, this advertising man is sent back to New York in the late 1850s, early 1860s. And I find it fascinating because I'm a real fan of architecture and what's happened in New York and what's been built and what used to be there and everything else. And just imagine if you could go back in time to the first Edison demonstration of electric light in Pearl Street Station and could, interfere with it somehow. What impact that would have on the world. Anyway, look at what we're facing today. to some large degree based on generating electrical power. So we got electrical power now via AC current, thanks in some part to Nikola Tesla. Let's stop here, and I'm now going to play a fairly quick film about another rivalry Tesla had with Marconi about who invented the radio, who invented wireless sound broadcast.